So in this video, instead of doing a car meet, I thought I'd test the drivers out in our crew. So what I did is set up a driving school and use different methods to try to test people's driving skills. I wasn't sure to upload this, but I ended up doing so. So I would really appreciate your thoughts on it. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into it. I'm just going to demonstrate here what you need to do. So you're just going to drive up and there's a little gap in between those cabins and you're just going to reverse into it. So the person who does it the fastest actually wins. So this is what I want to see you guys doing. And just reverse in here, and as you see, yeah, just don't hit the side cabins, and I will judge it on the fastest to reverse into there, and then we'll see who comes out on top. Okay, so we're starting off with the Sugoi, and as soon as he moves, I'll start the timer. So he's going and reverse. That's a good job. And that was actually 6 minutes and 48 seconds. 6 minutes? 6 seconds and 6.48 seconds. Now we have the RXX, which I expect to be faster because of how grippy it is. And he's taking a while to drive in though. And there we go. That's actually 7.88 seconds, so a bit slower. LG Retro, this should be good. A great car to do it in. And reverse. Oh, the quickest one yet. 5.77 seconds. Great. Sultan Classic, and another grippy car. And reverse. Oh. Okay, he did it in 6 seconds, but he did kind of crash as well. Okay, Tempesta, really good car to do it in. And let's see how fast he is. That looked really fast, but it was a 5.97 seconds. So I think he's second so far. Really good attempt, and that's actually really accurate as well. Okay, interesting. We have a Penumbra FF next, and let's see how good he does. Again, you really want to choose something that's all-wheel drive and really fast. And he's... he didn't make it. Okay, stop the timer because he didn't really make it. And he's kicking his car as well. Okay, the Neon, a very fast accelerating car, but then again, this is not so much of a area to accelerate. Oh, that would have been really good, but unfortunately he like messed up a bit, and that was still 7.4 seconds, so that's really fast. If he made that first try, that would have been probably would have been the quickest. Right, I'm now just going to put the top 3 in here so you guys can see who the top 3 people are. Because it is getting night now, and content doesn't look that good at night. But before that, we'll have a look at how Greeny does on his attempt with his Asbo. So go on, Greeny. It's already taking quite long and he's not even... Oh no. Come on, Greeny. There we go. At 14.27 seconds. Great attempt. Okay, now the next challenge is doing a 360 entry into LSC. Now, I really do want to see more of a drift, but a 360 entry into LSC is acceptable. Now, everyone here has had one try before, and this is everyone's second try. So, this is when it counts. And here comes the first person, R34. And very clean, very clean actually for the first person. Again, this is really hard to do, and the LG Retro is not a rear-wheel drive car, so it's a bit harder to slide. And we got the Comet Retro coming in second, and wow, they're making this look easy. It's really not. And as you see there, there's a pole that respawns, but you don't see it in this video because it's broken on my screen, but it's not on theirs. And as you see, a lot harder than it looks. Some cars are better when they're lowered doing this, and some cars are just not better. Not as good lowered. And here comes the Schlagen, reversed, and he's not even gone for the entry. Oh, I think the Pride did 360. I couldn't really see it there. Oh, and he crashed right at the end. And we have someone that just went straight for the tree. It is hard because obviously that pole, it would be a lot easier if that pole wasn't there. And oh, that I thought he was gonna make it there. That was a really cool attempt. Next up, can't really see the car, and it's another LG, the similar one to the first one, but not as good as the Italy RXX there, creating a pile up. Next up, we have a Schlagen, who's... Oh, he made it. Yeah. I would say that's a successful run. That's a successful. Oh, and not for the RSX though. And here comes another LSU Retro, and unfortunately span out on the ground. We have another LSU Retro coming in. He's done the 360 and he's binned it. He crashed into the wall. And here comes another not LSU Retro, Comet Retro, and he's reversing. It does seem like it's harder for these Comet Retros. And we have that Go Ballista Monkey Ballista that I saw earlier, and what? That was a really surprisingly good attempt, and not so much for. And as you see, look, the way the people like twitch in midair, that means obviously they've hit that pole. Oh, and we have a Ballista coming in. Oh, that was actually pretty good, and then I would count that as another successful attempt, and another accept. Futo after Futo. Maybe the Futo's the best car to do it with. With a Sterling GT go. What was that physics? That was pretty funny, and I'm probably only going to show now the people that did it successfully. As you see over here, these are all the people that didn't do so great, and there's a pile up. All we've got to do is drive up to the car and handbrake into the spot. Very straightforward. So just drive, handbrake, and just don't hit the car like I did. I think you guys get the idea. Okay, so this challenge is really simple, but it's not that easy. Okay, so first up we have Shadow, and Shadow just went past it. Again, like I said, it's a lot harder than it looks. He did kind of well. If he did it earlier, he probably would have got it. Next up, we have Flush Greeny in his Asbo, and he nearly ran someone over, and he didn't even make it. He didn't make it. Oh, what are you doing, Greeny? Okay, he's parking it back. That doesn't count, you know. I guess to him it does count. We have this pink Sultan. Classic. Oh, and he went straight into the night shot. I actually brought the night. You're probably thinking, why did I bring the night shot? Because of that. If someone hits it, it hardly even moves. So that's a good thing. We got the LG. And he didn't even hit it on my screen. On my screen, he didn't even hit the Volvo, but I guess he did. Now we've got cops here. That's not great. We might have to just move from here because I don't think they take a long time to get gone. Okay, now that we move spots, if the Hellfire can go. Not too bad. I feel like he did use the Night Shark a bit to stop there, but that wasn't actually that bad. Now we have the Schlagen. I have a feeling he's going to do well. Okay, my feeling was a bit off there. Next up is the Schafter, or Schwarzer, sorry. And oh, that wasn't too bad. I mean, again, he did use the Night Shark to like turn his back a bit, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, the VSTR did really good actually. That's actually the best one yet. That was pretty cool. Could have stayed there a bit to so we could see it. But next up, another Schlagen. Oh, I thought he was going to swing out a bit more, but that looked like it gripped up too much. Next we have the Nebula Turbo, and he spun out and hit the car. And he's about to hit a nut. No, he didn't hit the car. Schlagen. Oh, again, that was okay, but we can't be using the Night Shark to stop. GTO, and he's gone past, and he didn't even look like he drifted there. He just did a tiny slide. Sultan Classic. And he just went straight into the Night Shark. Like the Night Shark has done something to him. He just went straight into it. Next we have Atomic Creed in his Comet Retro. And yeah, it even look. Well, I don't know if it's my screen, but he didn't look like he stopped. He just stopped. He didn't even handbrake. And the Deviant's doing a burnout. Is he? Oh, I don't know what he's doing. What? He might not have got the memo. I don't think he did get the memo. Okay, we have the 8F, and the 8F. also just drove through it. It looked like. And we have the Reaper, who just took out the Nebula Turbo. Okay, like the Nebula Turbo did something bad to him. That was a hate crime. Okay, the Nebula Turbo. Hopefully it doesn't take out his brother. And oh, they actually did that. I would say that's probably the best one yet. That was very close. Wow, nice one. Wyquan, that was a good job. Next up we have another Schwarzer, and he's more drifting it. Oh, yeah. That would have been really cool if you made it, but I don't think it would have counted because you kind of drifted it there. Has this guy not been before? I'm pretty sure this was the first guy to do it. Oh, no, never mind. He just went straight into the Night Shark. Okay, so I must admit, this wasn't the most smartest of ideas I had. So, I told everyone to park at the casino and then drive anti-clockwise on the highway around the map. And I'm going to come after him with the laser. So the whole idea was the better driver stays ahead and the worst driver stays behind because of all the traffic and stuff. So the worst drivers that are behind obviously get shot by me as well. So I don't want to really bore you with this one, so I'm just going to cut into every single clip where I actually get a kill